For many of us, the YMCA has been a part of childhood and brings back vivid and fond memories. Stories are often told about how the YMCA made a difference in our lives, sometimes through a camp program, a special staff member who cared, or a friendship that was forged. For over 150 years, the YMCA community is more than just employees, more than just members, and more than just a facility. This story is about the Fedge family, a family who experienced a life-changing event that many of us could never imagine, and what the YMCA Reston means to each of them.
When Mac was 19, 7 years ago, he was home from college for the weekend, and he was in a severe car crash. An SUV was passing on a very steep hill and met Mac's small car on the top of the hill, crashed into it, kept the safety features from being able to engage, overrode the car. Mac took the brunt of the energy force, sustained a severe traumatic brain injury. The weight of the SUV on his hood crushed the dashboard onto his legs, so his legs were smashed. His left arm was crushed, and of course his head in the car, as it spun back down the hill, his head spun around and hit inside the skull, and it caused a severe traumatic brain injury.
What motivated you to get involved in the Relay for Life?
Well, I've been volunteering with it for years, and then my mom is a cancer survivor, and so I figured it'd be good if I could walk a lap of the survivor's lap at the Relay. And until this year, I'd been pushed in the survivor's lap in my wheelchair, but came to the YMCA and trained how to walk and on the indoor track they have, and it worked out well.
He was a very athletic little kid. Since age 9, he was a competitive swimmer. And the unfortunate thing was that there wasn't a YMCA in our town when he was growing up, and we always kind of felt a void with that. There are a lot of public pools in Reston, and that's wonderful, but there wasn't the exercise equipment or that sort of feeling of a place to go to that is just so special.
My dad was a physical education major, so he helped me train to do that, and I did it.
Set goals for Mac, logical physical training goals. I can do that on my own. And I also know how to work with him, help him, spot him, not go do too much with him, but set realistic goals that he's able to achieve.
He actually died at the site, but was revived by EMT. When we got to the hospital, he was in a coma, and we were hours later when we were able to see the attending neurosurgeon. He said that there was a strong possibility that Mac would be on life support all his life. After 6 weeks, he miraculously came out of the unconscious part of the coma, and at that point they began determining what he was able to do and not able to do, and we were told because of the injuries that he would probably not be able to walk again. He has undergone 26 surgeries. He's had 5 surgeries on his legs to get them to straighten and be mobile, and most recently he's back in a wheelchair now because he had his left foot rebuilt. We were very frustrated because he wasn't making the strides that are needed for insurance to continue covering him, and he'd been in the hospital for 8 months, and then after each surgery had to go back into rehab for several months. But the doctors even at that point were saying he would never walk again. So insurance stopped paying for his therapies, and enter the YMCA. And fortunately, because of my husband's really unbelievable abilities at working with my son, he slowly began to help Mac relearn to walk. And the pool has helped him as well, but the fabulous track here and just working with him practically every single day has I can't tell you how important the Y is to us.
My parents helped me a lot because they got me to the YMCA, drove me here, and then trained with me as well. So, and then all the personal trainers are up here. They have a desk right by the track, so I see them every time I come to practice, and they've always been very supportive as well.
Well, thank you, YMCA. Thank you for being here. And thank Mac. Thank Mac for trying. He's part of this as well.
The Y will always hold a most affectionate place for us.
The YMCA is invaluable. It's a perfect combination of everything that a person needs to get healthy.
We build strong kids. We build strong families. We build strong communities. YMCA Reston.